On this episode today of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, we're going to be talking about Cyberpunk and also Cyberpunk. And guess what, guys? Cyberpunk. All this and much more on this episode of Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo! Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willy.
I think I'm legally obligated to say Cyberpunk now.
Yeah, I think we are. That's like embedded in our DNA because we cannot stop saying Cyberpunk, even if our life depended on it right now.
Because I think legally, if we don't speak a certain amount of time in the podcast about Cyberpunk, then it just gets taken off the YouTube.
I agree. And with that being said, this is brought to you by Cyberpunk because Cyberpunk. Use promo code Cyberpunk for Cyberpunk. What the? You know, I'm sorry, guys.
Get all out.
Yeah, I'm all out. I just wanted to say that because why not? But really, this episode is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. All in caps, description down below. Excuse me.
Professional.
Really, right? It just came out of nowhere. But guys, you know the drill.
No, it came out of somewhere.
Yeah, it did. Like the freaking bowels of hell down there, guys. I do apologize for everybody who's listening and kind of queasy of these things. But yes. So description down below, copy the promo code. Yeah, no, I gotta write with this shit. Fuck it. Take the promo code, put on the link, put on the shopping cart. That's 10% save right there, guys. And also within the description, we have timestamps where we're gonna be talking a lot of stories. Yes, they're related to Cyberpunk, but if you want to skip, no, not all. That is true. But we have certain timestamps to talk about certain things. So if you guys want to skip on that and check that out, by all means, that's awesome. But if you want to listen to the whole podcast, that's amazing, and we thank you for that. And we have some announcements we want to make, guys. Guys, as you're aware, this will be the last week of our show for 2020, but we will be returning on the 4th of January, 2021. So please keep that in mind, just in case you'll see nothing for 2 weeks. No, we're not gone. But we are going to take a little minor break. We will have certain things going on within the show, though, on YouTube and Twitch, where you're going to be seeing probably me gaming most of the time, some old school games, and maybe some new school games. So keep in mind, we're not going to have no show next 2 weeks because vacation's a must. But go ahead, Willie.
I will lend you my VR gear, and I will lend you my copy of Resident Evil 7.
Dude, first we need... Oh my god, I don't want to do it. But I have to, right?
You said you would.
Fucker, I hate you. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I have a camera. I have everything. And you know what? Just for your gaming pleasures, everybody here on Digital Crack Network, we will have this thing going on. I did promise you this whole entire year that you're going to see me play that game and be scared shitless. And it's going to happen.
No. Not them scared shitless. You scared shitless.
I like to say things otherwise because it makes me feel a little braver.
You just whatever you got to do to not pee in your pants, you do that.
I will. And our good friends from Esports MIA are going to have a tournament this Sunday, a Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War tournament, which is going to be a 2v2. The cash prize is going to be $700. And again, it's happening at 2 o'clock this Sunday. For tickets or to register, please go to esportsmia.com. And this event is going to be taking place at Next Level Gaming, which I'm not gonna lie, this place looks amazing. It looks like a gaming tournament dream, to be honest. It has such a nice view of like these stations where you're gonna play at, and it's all have like LED blue lighting everywhere, the monitors, all that cool stuff. And we're going to have the privilege of being there with those two. We're going to be talking to them, recording, pictures, all the works. And we will bring it to you on Instagram. And I'll do a little thing there. I'll put it out there for you guys so you can check it out online as well. And of course, like I always say, guys, let's get started. So, Willie, now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about something. It's going to be a quick recap about the gaming awards because since I missed it, I feel very bad about myself. Can you give me a quick recap of what did I miss?
Okay, and I promise you, nothing with Cyberpunk.
Oh, okay, good.
But quick recap: new Mass Effect, new Dragon Age, new Perfect Dark. Housemarque's Returnal gets a release date, tentative, March 2021. And Sephiroth and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Wait, what?
Sephiroth. Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The white-haired guy girl.
Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah. The white-haired Bishu boy that all the women fawn over. He's in Smash now.
Understandable. Well, I guess.
Still no Goku, still no Wolverine, and still no Sub-Zero.
I'm still kind of mad at the fact that Waluigi's not in it.
He is. He's an assist. He's what do they call it? An assist trophy? Yes, he's an assist trophy.
Oh god, that's
so he's there, but he's there the same way that Shovel Knight and Bomberman are.
Yeah, but that sucks.
Show up briefly.
Yeah. No like.
Whatever. I still say. Put Sub-Zero and Wolverine there so we can have fighting games, the video game.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, shoot, if Fortnite can add Kratos, Master Chief, and God knows whoever, I think they could do the same thing.
Wait a minute, they did add somebody else, didn't they?
Yeah,
I forgot now.
I forgot who the third person. Not like I really cared, but yeah, they did.
No, suddenly I need to know.
Oh, please.
I need to find this out. So let's find out. Why do I care? I don't, but I have to find out. Who was it? Wait a minute. Whatever. Just go on. It's just Fortnite. Who gives a shit?
I had a feeling. So, guys, besides that, let's continue with the news. CD Projekt Red offers refund for poor Cyberpunk 2077 performance on the PS4 and Xbox One. My God. I don't even know how I feel about this. I mean, yes, I wanted Cyberpunk really bad. I'm glad I didn't get it for PS4 and Xbox One because, I got PS5 and all. But I would have thought this game will be perfectly fine for those systems, being that they're trying to, they hold on so long, just for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Willie, why, just asking, why do you think this happened, though? Why did this glitch happen for an older console, but not for the new ones? I mean, let's not do comparisons, though, because the PS5 and computer did get a couple glitches, though. Sharing the thing and whatnot.
I'll get.
But yeah, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, part of the problem is that when CD Projekt Red would show gameplay, they would show PC gameplay, which is going to look smoother. No, it's not PC Master Race crap. It's the fact that the PC is much more powerful than the PS4 or Xbox One.
Indeed.
And so when people got the game, apart from the bugs, because there's a litany of bugs, but performance is really bad, especially on base PS4 and base Xbox One. There's a very big visual difference from what Cyberpunk was supposed to look like and what people actually got.
That's pretty weird.
And so, I mean, it's not weird. It's CD Projekt Red themselves have gone on record saying they made a mistake by not showing representative gameplay for those consoles, only showing the prettiest gameplay footage. So yeah, they own up to it, And I get it. Some people, I'm thinking back to when they showed the first supposed gameplay of Halo Infinite, and people expecting a next gen Halo game, and some of the visuals looked kind of crap.
Yeah.
Only this is Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk has been practically a religion for the last 2 months. Religion. Anyway, but yeah, that enough people were complaining about it that CD Projekt Red just went ahead and said, you know what? I get it. We messed up. You're not happy. We'll give you your money back. That's good on them, because not everybody does that. Think back to when Arkham Knight came out and the PC port was absolute garbage, and WB didn't want to offer refunds.
Fool me once, I'm mad. Fool me twice, how could you? Fool me 3 times, you're officially that guy. Okay, you know the one. You go to the bar, he's like, this suit is officially is a Giorgio Armani. X, my dad knows him. Fuck you! I ain't having that shit!
No, and there's more to that. Like the whole thing that they're promising the RC version of the Batmobile, and they say like, no.
Yeah. Certain Uber collector editions would get the RC car, and all of a sudden like, nah, you're not gonna get that.
Yeah,
but you know what? WB Games sucks.
Yeah, let's be right about that.
CD Projekt Red, I'm not gonna say that they don't suck, but they suck a lot less.
That's true. Look, for the fact that honestly, they give the money back because they know they messed up. And that's only to the majority that actually are calling out to get their money back. I'm guessing, right? Because it's not everyone gets their money back. It's just the ones that are claiming it.
Well, I mean, obviously, you have to claim it. They're not going to just randomly, throw money out there and then, just have it. No. It's,
okay.
You request a refund through the normal channels, and they'll say, fine, okay. We'll take your money and give it back to you, and whatever. We'll forget this ever happened.
Yeah, which that's why I'm kind of okay with that, for the fact that are the people that are claiming it and they're getting their money's worth. So that's perfectly fine. And the fact that they're owning up to their own problems, bro, that's character right there, man. That means a lot to me. The game could be shitty as hell, but if you have someone that can actually back it up and be like, look, it is our fault. We're so sorry. Here's our money back. Here's your money back, but you still keep the game. That's a lot. That says a lot. And especially if they're going to keep the game, get their money back, and wait for a new patch for the game could be better. That's fine to me.
Some people that got it on PS4 and Xbox One, I'm guessing that they're gonna revisit the game if they get a PS5 or a Series X. Maybe.
I probably will
switch.
So.
Maybe some of them will switch to the PC version, which the PC version has its own problems, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I guess the PS4 and Xbox One ones were more pressing, and yeah, I mean, you can tell the difference. I don't know if you have screenshots up, but there are some major differences.
I mean, yeah, there's some there are some memes about this and all that, but let's be all real here. We have to be grown ups for today, and
just for today,
just for today. And we have to give a quick shout out to CD Projekt Red for doing something that it means a lot to us, the gamers that buy this stuff, But being the fact that we're going to give them this much credit, let's talk about the weird and just weird glitches that Cyberpunk is offering us. Because, oh my God, last week when they showed, this guy with his
he found Captain Winky!
I was just kind of like, please tell me this is a joke.
No, actually, when I first saw that, the first thing I said was, cool, Harambe's in the game.
Yeah, right? Dicks out for Harambe, guys. Hashtag, remember that. And I thought that was just hilarious. Like, I'm just walking thinking about, man, so you're just walking out with your dick out, huh? Because you think you're cool. So I was like, all right, I guess Cyberpunk 2077 is telling us that we're going to have to walk around with our thing out because we're awesome.
No, it's weird if you chose a female character.
Oh,
But
please.
you know, I mean, think about it. I mean, you know, if you selected female, and all of a sudden you look down and you know Petey Peckers is staring back at you, a little weird.
Just a tad. I'll just say that she's very evolved.
I mean, you know, maybe that's their way of going non-binary,
Oh my
which
gosh.
fine, whatever. But at least give us the choice.
Please. Like, right? Like, you know, male, female, non-binary, hung like horse, whatever the case is, I don't care. Just give us
No,
an
I
option,
mean, like
guys.
seriously. I mean, you gave us the choice.
Yeah,
If we want to, you know, if we that's up to the player. We'll just say it like that.
it's true, man. I mean, this
Although
is the game
just-
this is the game just for us to escape reality anyway. So they should give us an option.
Well, I mean, we're supposed to be escaping reality. Let's be serious. You know, that's just South Beach.
No, that's not reality. That's just a war zone over there. And
No, but I'm
not
saying
gonna go over there.
seriously, men and women walking out with their peckers out. That's just South Beach.
That's true. On Halloween, actually. No,
Well,
actually,
on
no, that's
Halloween,
every day.
on any
That's every
ween.
day. That's any
On
ween.
any ween,
Any day that ends with Y, right?
any day that ends in white. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's not even the craziest glitches.
Oh, please go on.
I mean, you have the one where you know people in a T pose through the roof of the car. I saw that one glitch where the guy is talking to you and he has a gun through his head. Those are the funny ones.
No, this is just by far
I
amazing.
saw one, and I'm gonna feed you with these so you can put them up on the screen.
Mhm.
One where there's pedestrians walking back and forth on the same crosswalk. It's amazing stuff. It really is. One that is actually not funny, and it pisses me off because it affects me directly, is Cyberpunk on PC has a weird problem with AMD's Ryzen CPUs. I don't know if you saw this one.
No, but keep going.
Some people, there's a huge Reddit thread on this where a German website had tested 30 different CPUs, and it seemed that AMD Ryzen CPUs, primarily the ones that have 8 or less cores, they noticed some weird behavior where a couple of cores were getting hammered 100%, while the other cores were lower. And it turns out it's a very weird bug that has to do with how, of all things, with how the game handles older AMD CPUs, primarily the old Bulldozer era CPUs. I'm not going to get too technical into it, but bottom line is that my processor, my computer has a Ryzen 5 2600. It's supposed to hammer it hard, and you don't get much performance out of it. But the wonderful Redditors that started the thread posted a fix. You just have to change one line of hex code, and it seems to solve the problem. I know you have a Ryzen as well. I think you have a Ryzen 7, though.
Yeah, I think it's a Ryzen 7.
You have the 7600X.
Okay.
So if you were to play it on your PC, you would have the same problem, and you can get some of the performance back by doing the same hex edit.
Okay.
That one's weird, only because of the behavior of the game. Like it's treating the newer CPUs like they were an older CPU. That one, and again, it affects me, so that bothers me.
I understand. I understand completely. But I don't know. I just think it's just bizarre with the whole glitches and whatnot, and the fact of, you know, the certain CPU you need to play this game, which that's technically crazy.
Well,
like, I mean, nuts, dude.
There's always minimum and preferred configurations whenever these games are released for PC.
Okay.
That's not that big of a deal. Like, you're not going to go in there with an absolute potato and expect to get 4K 60. But just the fact that, and by the way, this only affects computers that are running at lower resolutions, because it's when you run at like 1080p that the system CPU is really taxed when you're running games. When you get to 1440 and you get to 4K, it uses more GPU, so you won't have as much of a problem. So people like me, again, I'm not, absolute PC master race, stupid thing, where, I have to run in 4K 60. I run at 1080p. But I'd like to get 60 frames at 1080p.
That'd be nice.
I'm going to find out. I'm actually waiting to finish this podcast so I can install Cyberpunk, and I'm going to try it out.
You think we can get a little quick video like we did last time?
I shall see.
That'd be good. At least there'll be no crates there for you to destroy, though.
No. Pottery. That's canon now. Hey, I don't invite me to your house if you have any kind of pottery around. I'll have to destroy it. I have to destroy it. And if I don't find any kind of coins or power-ups in there, negative Yelp review. Just keep that in mind.
Remember that, fellas, ladies, everybody. Don't invite Willie to your house.
Non-binaries.
Yeah,
everybody. They count. Cyberpunk.
Sorry about it. Non-binaries. But if we're going to go into the whole no pants dance thing here, guys, let's talk about something that's really, really super serial that's happening right now.
No, play it.
I am super duper serial.
I had to do it because I need to talk like that because it's super serial, guys.
Super duper
serial. And it's about Cyberpunk 2077, sex scenes, survive Pornhub content purge.
Okay, first of all, I have to say, F's in chat for Pornhub.
Yes, please.
They are scum buckets.
Oh, indeed.
Because they post a lot of questionable shit. They allow people to post questionable shit on there. But, a lot of teenagers aren't going to discover what sex is really about now because Pornhub is really getting hammered because, I don't know if you know why, Visa, MasterCard, and I think, American Express doesn't do porn at all. Visa, MasterCard, and I believe Discover don't want to work with Pornhub anymore.
That is weird, especially they're pretty up there. Man.
No, because they don't really prevent people from posting really messed up stuff. And so you have underage porn on there, and you have revenge porn on there, and that's fucked up. And they have to be taken to task for that shit because it's fucked up. People, can't you just fantasize about adult women?
Right?
Like, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about that. This is not Digital Cracks porn podcast. That's on Tuesday.
Yeah. Where you're not invited, maybe. Actually, you guys are invited.
I am the porn podcast. What are you talking about?
That's Uncle Willie at no.
Yeah, right. The Uncle Willie's porn podcast. I talk with a more gruff voice, and I wear one of those really fucked up bathrobes while I'm doing it.
I have no idea why I hear a banjo in my head for your podcast.
Wait. Hold on a second. I don't do deliverance porn.
Well, I don't know, but the fact that I hear that in my head is just Uncle Willie porn page podcast.
No.
Just be there freaking laughing at it.
There are no tractors or beer cans involved.
There's only bottles and shame.
Maybe one beer can. But anyway, let's talk Vegas. Let's change it. But but one of the funny things about sites like Pornhub is that people like downloading video game porn on there.
Yeah, but it's funny though because Pornhub purged all content that pretty much that have no name for users, but they still left the Cyberpunk 2077 porn remains.
Yeah.
That what? These people are just bonkers, dude. They're not normal. They're not normal.
Listen, everyone knows that there's one thing that you will always have on the internet, and that's Rule 34.
Remember that, guys. Rule 34. I'm not even sure if I should allow a link.
According to the official Internet Handbook, Rule 34 states anything that exists, there's porn of it.
It's true.
Some of the most popular things on Pornhub include Rule 34 of things like Resident Evil,
Mhm.
Overwatch, and let's not forget House Party,
Oh God, House Party.
which isn't really Rule 34. That's just game footage.
Oh my God. And if you guys want to see some good game footage, check out the Game Grumps. Funny shit.
Yeah,
Funny
House
shit.
Party. They're in it.
Yeah. But if you want to watch some good shit, watch the original before they made it kind of like updated and stuff. The newer stuff is kind of like, holy shit.
I will say, for people looking for Rule 34 and going to Pornhub to do it, please let me warn you ahead of time. There's My Little Pony stuff in there.
Pineapples. Stop.
They have pineapples too.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go to the lighter side of news now, guys. Because Willie, just Jesus Christ, I wish it was the end so I could cut you off the D2D. What?
Listen, I'm trying to be thorough in my reporting.
No, I bet you are. You sick man.
Listen, we already established everything in the last few days has been cyberpunk.
It's true.
And people, like, seriously, stop.
Yeah.
Like, just in general, stop.
Yeah. I
People
mean,
were
hopefully.
losing their minds. People were losing their minds before the game came out. Oh my God, it's been canceled so much. It's gonna release in 2077. Now that it's out, all people can do is talk about, oh my God, it's so glitched. It's a piece of shit. It's just a game, folks.
Yeah. Pick a party and stick to it, guys. Yeah.
No, forget that. It's just a game. I get it. I love video games. I'm waiting for there's video games that I'm dying for them to come out. They're gonna come out. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna move on. My life is not so devoid of anything that I need to have this and that video game to fill it.
What Willie's trying to say is he wants a hug.
No, fuck that. I don't want no hug.
No hug.
Social
please?
distancing, fool. 6 feet. Malware.
Well, look,
Human
man.
malware.
Let's talk about something on the lighter side of news, Willie. Besides
the lighter side of
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. No, it's Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
But lighter side of Cyberpunk.
It's a lighter side, which I kind of like it. But Willie did prove me wrong on one part, which is Johnny Silverhand's arm from Cyberpunk 2077 created as a real life prosthetic. I mean, that sounds awesome. I don't care who you are, but that sounds awesome. But Willie, please enlighten everybody the news you gave me, which I was kind of like, yeah, that is actually pretty good.
First, this is actually a CD Projekt Red thing.
Yes.
They teamed up with Xbox and with a company called Limitless Solutions. Limitless. That's a cool play. I like that.
That's nice.
They turned the Johnny Silverhand prosthetic, the robotic arm that you saw, and when on Keanu, that's being turned into an actual for real prosthetic. Very cool.
Very cool indeed.
Very cool. Something that people can identify with the game that's being used to help people who need a prosthetic.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Mm-hmm. Okay, Keanu, he's the one wearing it in the game, and it's awesome. But they made an Iron Man prosthetic.
Yeah.
And
that's the part I was actually shocked. I forgot about it.
Not only did they make the Iron Man prosthetic, Robert Downey Jr. himself delivered it.
Amazing. Okay. Amazing.
Everyone's standing Keanu real hard. He's a wonderful person, like literally a wonderful person. Everyone and their mother tells you about how wonderful he is, but he has not given a prosthetic of Johnny Silverhand to a child. Robert Downey Jr. did that. Robert Downey Jr. is the OG.
Bro, watch We're All Wrong, and freaking Keanu is the one that handmade this thing.
Then I take all that shit back, and then what we need to do is the natural evolution, which is to have Iron Man Kid and Johnny Silverhand Kid arm wrestle to see who's the best.
Holy shit, that'd be fucking amazing. That's it. I want to see that match right there.
That's right there for charity. Write it down.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Fuck Mike Tyson fighting somebody. No, I want to see Johnny Silverhand prosthetic versus Iron Man prosthetic for the win.
Who will win?
You know who will win?
We will.
America will win.
Exactly.
Because America.
Fuck yeah. But
anyway.
But yeah, so that's happening, and I think that's amazing that they're doing that. And just the fact that they're doing things with prosthetics, like involved with video games, comic books, anything of that nature. Especially that one kid, I think he got a Lego arm, which I thought that was cool as hell too, man. I mean,
I love seeing stuff like that. I really do.
It's actually a nice thing to see how the community comes out and help those misfortunes that have those type of incidents, man. And it hurts me because I will love. And even we as a team, we would love to do things like that for them as well. And hopefully in the near future, maybe even next year, with D2D and whoever else we team up with, we could do things like this for those type of kids as well.
Yeah, well, we can spearhead a work on the Uncle Woody prosthetic arm, which would just be a regular looking arm but with a lot of hair on it.
It'll be like that prosthetic arm that jerks itself off. That funny one, that clip.
No. Hold on a second.
There we go.
Only for right hand. Only for right-handed models.
Yes, only.
Only for right-handed models, because beginners use left hands. This podcast has evolved into something really uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, and that's why this is only for this week.
Like really, and Santa Claus is gonna listen to this. He'll be like, "And you want what for Christmas?
You dirty son of a bitch! You ain't getting shit."
Listen. Uncles need presents too.
Yeah, but if your name is Willy or Punisher, you ain't getting shit. That's what it's. That's what they're trying to say.
Now you have me imagining. Now you have me imagining Uncle Punisher.
Uncle Punisher. Uncle Pun.
No, Uncle Punisher. Like seriously, Frank Castle teaching some poor kids. Like other kids are sitting there learning how to play football. The other kids are learning how to get headshots from 500 yards.
I see no problem. I still see no problem with that.
Of course you don't, because you're the Punisher.
Like, look, we're gonna talk about my fantasies later, but let's really talk about what's going on. And it looks like Resident Evil 8 leaked, revealed story spoilers, and boss fights, and much more. But just to give you guys a heads up, we're not about that life. We're not gonna spoiler anything. We're just letting you know the basics of what's going on here. And it looks like they've been revealing a lot of things for this game. A lot of leaked information surrounding Resident Evil 8. And it looks like we can confirm multiple cutscenes, unannounced enemies, boss fights, and seemingly the full ending of the game. But we're not going to leak it to you guys because reasons. I think, like a video game podcast that we are, and others should be doing the same thing. I mean, yes, we get it. You guys want to do things for the views and shit, but come on, man. Like, there's serious gamers out there that don't want to be spoiled. Not even moviegoers. They don't want that type of that shit. They want to play the game. They just want to play it and enjoy the experience of seeing something fresh and new. Not some dickhead that just shows off everything in the game and be like, yeah, hey, yeah, there they are. All the enemies and the thing that happened and the boss fights. That's it. You guys are set. No.
Yeah.
We don't want that shit.
They did that when there was a leak right before The Last of Us 2 came out, and it spoiled the entire game. That was a dick thing to do.
Indeed.
And I remember I was doing a temp online job, where I had to rate some ads on Instagram, and one of the ads tried really hard to spoil Avengers Endgame for me. I almost threw my phone in disgust. Normally, I don't give a shit about that. I'm not one to care too much about being spoiled on things. But but even for me, what you call this? There are certain things that I'm like, don't tell me. I want to see.
Yeah, I agree, dude. And this is pretty much big, man, because I don't think nobody wants to see all that garbage, man. Fine, yes,
some people do.
That's great. No, it's true. Some people do, but not everybody, man. Because you know what? In the end of the day, you're really just ripping them off the money they pay for a game to be excited and be like, okay, I can't wait to see what's expected in the game. And this is almost the same thing as a movie. Well,
I mean, it's not a cinematic experience, but it's an experience that you go through because you're playing the game. The games have what you call it, through lines to the story, and you want to experience them properly. You don't want to, oh, well, this is the part that this comes up. And but remember that there are people out there that all they want to do is see the fucking world burn.
Yeah, and I hate those people, man. Like, seriously, there's no need for it. Because look, these are the same people that did the whole ransomware attack on November to them.
Well, the ransomware attack was done, I'm sure, for other reasons.
Yeah.
But this information came from that ransomware attack.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. And I find it very stupid for them to even do that. You know, like the people that do ransomware attacks, I guess understand why they're doing such a thing, which is no reason to do it at all. That's not the right thing to go about anything anyways, just to give you guys a heads up. But to do something like that, it's just not right. And especially showing off a game, showing off a thing. Oh yeah, guys, look, we hacked Capcom, and here's everything you need to know. I don't think it's right. Like, my side, no.
For those who don't know, a ransomware attack is a type of malware attack where code is put into a computer and it encrypts the contents of the computer's drives and locked, so that you can only get the key to unlock everything if you pay a ransom. And again, people who do things like ransomware attacks do them for the same reason that people like spoiling shit, because
Indeed.
Nobody loves them and they can't get anyone to pay attention to them. No, it's because they want money.
Yeah.
Say they want money. They want, they want, the same. So the same as people who go and buy 3,500 PS5s and fucking scalp them on eBay.
Because they're assholes.
Money. By the way, I've seen there's been like little bits of research into just how much money people would have made by doing that. It's a lot of money. One group, like I said, the one group in UK that collectively grabbed about 3,500 PS5s and started scalping them. Say whatever you want. They're assholes and fuck them, but they made some money.
Yeah, they made serious bucks, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
They made serious bucks, but they did it by scamming people, by being little assholes that just happen to use bots to buy up a whole bunch of something, and then turn around and post things on Twitter like "fuck your feelings," 900 digital, 1100 disc.
Mm-hmm.
That was cute.
Yeah, adorable.
Again, not illegal. They're still dicks.
Very. And fuck that, and fuck the rest of these people that are doing those cyber hacks and whatnot. But let's get down to one of our last things that we're going to be talking about. And we're going to be talking about the last thing today, which is going to be Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation partnered for a shared commitment to safer gaming. Willie, I mean, just by that title alone, how does that make you
feel? That's fine. Considering, a lot of kids play online, and a lot of people like preying on kids online. It's good to see that these companies are getting together to make quote unquote safe spaces. However, I think it's funny on Sony's part, because remember when they didn't want to do crossplay?
Yep, I remember.
Remember the reason why they didn't want to?
I thought they said it was a bad idea or something like that, right?
It was a bad idea because they work really hard to create, a safe experience on their network. We don't want our players messing with the people, those dirty people on those other networks.
Filthy bastards.
I mean, yeah, I am, but what's to you?
What? Enough said. Carry on.
I'm just saying, okay, it's good. They want to work to make sure that the online community is one that kids can go on and, don't have to worry about adults going and saying horrible things.
Mm-hmm.
It's gaming the way it should be. The kids are saying the horrible things.
And yeah.
I know that when I'm online and I decide I want to play Call of Duty, when someone comes up and says that they're fucking my mom, I don't want them to be 35. I want them to be 14. Because it's only fair.
That's true. I mean, it will make a lot of sense.
Whatever. I think I've said every horrible thing I could possibly say in one podcast. So I think I'm done.
Yeah, I think you're spent.
No, I got more to go, but nah, I got to leave something for Friday.
Indeed. So Microsoft and Nintendo announced a new partnership in their post about pretty much
Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony.
Well, yeah, I forgot that part. I forget Sony almost all the time. Yeah, so they just partnered up.
Oh, Agent Joe is now making the voodoo doll.
What?
Agent Joe's making the voodoo doll.
Oh Lord, he's gonna.
How dare you?
Yeah,
How dare you talk bad about Sony?
Yeah, he's gonna burn my house or something with that said.
This is true. This is true. 100% true. According to Agent Joe, there are only 2 game console companies.
Yeah,
Sony and the wrong one.
Because he is right?
Of course he is. Nintendo doesn't make any money selling video games. Everyone knows that they make their money like all other companies do.
Yeah, selling crap.
No,
How?
Just step 1, make a name. Step 2, print some ads. Step 3, step 4, profit.
You make me so happy when you bring up step 3. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's true. I mean, Sony's the only one that makes video games.
It's true.
So Nintendo's just making what? Video games and toys and more video games and more toys. But they make toys. Sony doesn't make toys.
No, Sony doesn't make shit like that. What do you think this is?
Don't.
What do you think this is, Microsoft?
Right. Well, I mean, at least Sony makes something.
Yeah. They make use of our money.
Yeah, Microsoft makes subscriptions.
But you know what, man? I'm just glad the fact that they're making a safer commitment to safer gaming. And whatever. Let's see what they're going to bring out. And I can't wait to see what is this whole safe commitment thing they're going to have. So let's see. So
once the safe thing that they do is finished, the 14-year-olds won't be able to say they slept with your mom.
And how about their dads working for Nintendo, though? Are we going to have that, though?
No. I mean, their dads have to be working for Nintendo.
Okay.
Because they are the video game boys, and they're the ones who win.
And with that being said, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. All in caps. Description down below, guys. Remember, copy the promo code, click on the link, drop it in the shopping cart, and bam, that's 10% right there saved. And make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button just to know what comes with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week. 2 video game podcasts in the beginning and the end of the week, and 1 movie podcast smack that in the middle. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Again, make sure to check out that Call of Duty tournament that's going to be happening this Sunday, brought to you by Esports Miami at 2 p.m. We're going to have that in the links down below to their website, to their IG, and also for Next Level Gaming. We're going to have their page as well up here. Guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.